Well, so now we have discussed one loop. Now we are going to discuss about nested loops, right? Let us take nested loops and we'll try to write one program and we'll try to derive the time complexity for that, right? See here. Let us take void main. What I am trying to do is int I comma j comma n. I comma j comma n. Okay, fine. Now what I am trying to do here is for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I is equal to I plus 1. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to n, j is equal to j plus 1. Printf hello. Now the target is hello is printed how many times, because that is only core logic for me. This is what the loop we have and we need to estimate the time complexity, right? Now see here. When I value is 1, you come inside, j is repeated how many times? 1 to n times. How many times? 1 to n times, right? When I value is 2, j loop repeated how many times? N times. When I value is 3, j loop repeated how many times? N times. When I value reaches n, j loop repeated how many times? N times. So what is the total number of times this loop repeated? Can you please tell? N plus n plus n plus up to n. What is the value of sum of first n numbers? Sum of first n numbers. I mean, it's not natural numbers. Sum of n. So n sum will give you what? N square. I hope this is very clear, right? If you add 3 times, you will get what? 3 square. If you add 4 times, you will get what? 4 square. Similarly, if you add n times, you will get what? N square. I hope this is very clear. So the time complexity for this program is what? O of n square. Fine. Now, what is the scenario where this kind of things are happening for me? We need to understand. Let us take a 2D matrix and we'll try to print the values. Instead of printing hello, now I am taking one real example. And I am trying to show the code for you. See here, void main. Straight away I'll write, I assume you know 2D arrays. Int a array of 3 is equal to 4, 14, 24, 3, 13, 23, 6, 16, 26. I hope this is what? 3 by 3 matrix. I hope this is very clear. Next, what I will do? Int I comma j. For I is equal to 0, I less than 3, I is equal to I plus 1. What will be the value of I? 0, 1, 2, loop repeated 3 times. Similarly, for j is equal to 0, j less than 3, j is equal to j plus 1. Then what can I do here? Printf percentile d space a of ij. And if you want new line also, you can print a new line. Well, have you noticed the given matrix is 3 by 3. For the value of I0, this loop repeated 3 times. Understand? For the value of I0, this loop repeated 3 times. For the value of I1, this loop repeated 3 times. For the value of I2, loop repeated 3 times. Means loop repeated how many times? 9 times. Loop repeated how many times? 9 times. I am talking about inner loop. So there are 9 elements. That is the reason loop repeated 9 times. Try to understand. The given matrix is 3 by 3 matrix. That is the reason loop is repeated 3 square times. Inner loop. If the given matrix is n by n, obviously loop repeated how many times? N square. So the time complexity to print a matrix of 2D array, 2D matrix of square matrix is O of n square. Is what? O of n square. Simple. Try to understand. This loop repeated how many times? N times. This loop repeated how many times? N times. N into n will give you what? N square. That's what, right? Simply straightforward shortcut also I can do. But shortcuts is used for verification. This loop is repeated n times and this loop is also repeated n times. N into n will give you n square, right? Fine. Next we will see some other example. Okay, fine. Now we'll take one more example and we'll explain that. See here. Void main. Like see here, little interesting thing we are going to do. Okay, fine. Int I j n. For simplicity purpose, I am assuming n as 5. For simplicity purpose, I am assuming n as what? 5. Simplicity purpose, right? For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I is equal to I plus 1. Right? So I am doing two tasks for you parallelly, little interesting here. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, j is equal to j plus 1. Now I am simply printing one star for you. Well, now we need to estimate the time complexity of this program. We need to estimate the time complexity of this program. First time, I assumed n value 5. Understand? I assumed n value 5. Try to understand. What is the value of I? 1. So, 1 less than or equal to 5 true. Come inside. I value is 1. J is also 1. 1 less than or equal to 1 true. Print what? Star. Completed. End of the loop. J value will become 2. So, this loop repeated only one time. Remember that. Next, I value will be what? 2. I value will be what? 2. Right? So, 2 less than or equal to 5 true. Come here. I value is 2. 1 less than or equal to 2 true. 2 less than or equal to 2 true. 3 less than or equal to 2 false. Means here I printed 2 stars. So, this loop repeated how many times? 2 times. I hope this is very clear. Next, assume I value is 3. So, 3 less than or equal to 5 true. Come here. Again, j value reinitialized to 1. J value reinitialized to 1. And I value is 3, right? So, j value is always starting from 1 going up to 3. Up to I value is 3. So, what is printed here? 3 stars are printed. And loop repeated how many times? 3 times. I hope this is very clear. If I value is 4, 4 times. If I value is 5, 5 times loop repeated, right? I hope this is very clear what I am trying to explain you people. If I value is n, initially instead of assuming 5, I consider as n. This will repeat how many times? N times. So, totally the inner loop repeated how many times? Can you please tell? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus ... n. This is what? Total number of times inner loop repeated. This is what? Total number of times inner loop repeated. So, what will be the sum of the first n natural numbers? Sum of the first n natural numbers will be what? N into n plus 1 by 2. What is the sum of the first n natural numbers? N into n plus 1 by 2. What is the value of n into n plus 1 by 2? N square plus n by 2. Now, we are interested to take the dominating term. Here, what is the dominating term? N square. So, the time complexity of this program will be what? O of n square. Time complexity will be what? Big O of n square. That is what we are able to do. So, instead of printing stars, we estimated the time complexity, right? So, what is the time complexity of this one? O of n square. Understand, previous example also O of n square, this is also O of n square. Strictly speaking, this is not exactly O of n square. Strictly speaking, this program is O of n into n plus 1 by 2, and asymptotically it is O of n square. What is the meaning of asymptotically? Approximate, right? Amortized time. It is okay. So, the time complexity of this is O of n square. Always we are representing the time complexity in the dominant term only. Why? Because it's approximate, not actual time. I hope this is very clear. Have you noticed any similarity? There also we have 2 loops, here also we have 2 loops. That is the reason you are getting order of 2. This type of expressions are called quadratic expressions, right? Because there is a power, then we call that as a quadratic expression. Okay, fine. Next we'll see some other example in here. Okay, well, so this is another example. We'll try to solve this. Always you need to understand substitutions, how you need to do, you need to know it, right? Here have you noticed K loop is every time repeating from 1 to n by 2. K loop is every time repeating 1 to n by 2. Means K is every time repeating n by 2 times irrespective of any condition, right? But have you noticed the J is dependent on I. J is dependent on I, right? So, J is repeated how many times? I square times. J is repeated how many times? I square times, right? Try to understand power of I comma 2 means I square times. And for outer loop I is repeated how many times? N times. See, this is independent loop running n times. This is independent loop running n by 2 times. But this loop is dependent on this loop. This loop is dependent on this loop. Let us try to understand what I mean to say. Let us take I value is 1. So, when I value is 1, try to understand. You came here 1 square. What is the value of 1 square? 1. So, this loop repeated how many times? 1 time. 1 time you need to repeat this loop n by 2 times, right? 1 time when j value is 1, 1 less than or equal to 1 true, you come here, this loop is repeated one time n by 2 times, means inner loop is repeated 1 into n by 2 times. Inner loop is repeated 1 into n by 2 times, completed. Now I value is 2. Understand? I value is 2. Try to understand. Very interesting point this is. When I value is 2, 2 square 4, right? So j loop is repeated how many times? 4 times. J loop is repeated how many times? 4 times. For every value of j, k is repeated n by 2 times, means j value 1 n by 2 times, j value 2 n by 2 times, j value 3 n by 2, j value 4 n by 2, means 4 times it is repeated how many times? N by 2 times. When I value is 3, it is repeated how many times? Can you please tell? So come here, 3 square 9. 3 square is what? 9. So this loop repeated n by 2 times for every j value. For every j value means this loop repeated how many times? N into n by 2 times. 9 into n by 2 times, right? I am telling about this loop. Next I value is, let us take 4. Okay, fine. So 4 means 4 square 16. So this loop is repeated 16 times. For every value of j, k is repeated n by 2 times. Means this loop is repeated 16 into n by 2. I hope this is very clear, right? So I value goes on, right? When I value is n, that's what, right? I loop is n. When I value is n, then this loop is repeated how many times? I square. What is the value of I? N. N square times, means this loop is repeated how many times? N square into n by 2 times. N square into n by 2 times. Now total I need to do, because for every value all the loops, right, you need to add all the values. Why I need to add all the values? Because loop is repeated from 1 to n. Now I am talking about outer loop. Outer loop is repeated 1 to n. That many times this entire loop is repeated, right? When I is 1, this many times. When I is 2, this many times. When I is n, from 1 to n, every iteration I need to consider, right? So what is the value of this one? Have you noticed? What is the common term? N by 2. N by 2 of 1 plus 4 plus, can you please tell? 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus n square. What is the value of sum of the squares of the first n natural number? Sum of the squares of the first n natural number. Can you please understand? N by 2. What is the value? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay. These many times loop repeated n by 2. N by 2 I took n by 2 I took common. And now 1 plus 4 plus n, 9 plus 16 plus n square. What is the value? Sum of the first n square natural numbers. What is the value? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. So if you can approximate entire this value, what will you get? N is there 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the value? Big O of n power 4. The time complexity will be what? Big O of n power 4. Understand? So here I loop is every time repeated n times, k loop is every time repeated n by 2 times, but for a j loop is only dependent on I. When I value is 4, 4 square is 16. For every value of j, 16 times this is repeated n by 2 times, right? 16 times this is repeated n by 2. That's what I wrote, 16 into n by 2. When I value is also n, so n into 2 is n square. For every value of j, this loop repeated. That is the reason n square times n by 2. So if you can take n by 2 common, 1, 4, 9, 16 will get n by 2. What is the value of this expression? Sum of the squares of first n natural numbers. N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And if you can approximate this to the highest term, that will become what? O of n power 4. Well, now we are going to see another example. Okay, fine. So try to understand. This is little interesting. See here. Void main int I comma j comma n for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I is equal to I plus 1. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to n, j is equal to j plus I. Printf allow. Right? Well, this is very little interesting. This is, anyhow, try to understand. Try to see how j is growing. j is growing in terms of I. J is growing in terms of I. Understand? See, j value is initially 1. If I value is 2, the step factor will be 2. So, j loop will be repeated n by 2 times. Understand? Understand, very important point. If j is 1, I is 2, 1 plus 2, understand. Let us take I is 2. Okay? Try to understand, very important point I am telling. J is 1. Already we explained this example. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. So j value is every time incrementing by 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So at what point of time you are going to complete this loop? When it is n by 2 times, right? N by 2 times. I hope this is very clear, right? When I is 2, j value is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It is incrementing by 2, 2, 2 means let us take n value is 10. Means loop repeated 5 times. That's what I mean, right? See, if n value is 10, loop repeated 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? So try to understand. When I value is 2, j value is incrementing by 2, 2 times. So this loop is exactly repeated how many times? N by 2 times. Let us take I value is 3. Initially, what will be the value of j? 1. See, this loop how it is repeated you need to know. This loop how it is repeated you need to know. J value is what? 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. Means this loop is dividing the n into what? 3 parts, right? First part, fourth part, seventh part. Means this value will be what? N by 3. Try to understand. This is very important. See, as simple, leave this I value, don't focus on I. If you write 2 here, this loop repeated how many times? N by 2 times. This loop repeated how many times? N by 2 times. If you write 3 here, so this loop repeated how many times? N by 3 times. If you write 4 here, this loop repeated how many times? N by 4 times. I hope this is very clear. This loop repeated how many times? N by 4 times. So what I am trying to do here is I am keeping I. So first time it will become what? 1. So this loop will repeat how many times? N times, because every time you are adding only one value. But when a value of I is 2, this loop will repeat how many times? N by 2 times. N by 2 times. Again, when the value of I is 3, this loop will repeat how many times? N by 3 times. When the value of I is 4, N by 4 times. When the value of I is 5, then by 5 times. When the value of I is n, this loop will repeat only one time, right? See, try to understand. When the value of I is n less than or equal to n true, j value is 1, 1 less than or equal to n true, and j value is 1, 1 plus n will give you n plus 1, n plus 1 less than or equal to n is false, means only one time repeated, right? So when I value is 1, n times repeated, 2, n by 2 times, when n this is what the total number of times loop repeated. Now what is common here? I can take n is common. N of here what? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus dot 1 by n, because I took n common, right? So what is the value of this one? 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1. If you can perform some combinations or some formula we already have, what that value? Log n. So this loop repeated how many times? O of log n base 2. That's all. If you don't understand, try to understand. Very important this is. Inner loop, how it is running, you need to know. See, if I value is 2, this loop is exactly divided into 2 times, because every time we are incrementing the j value 2, 2, 2, 2. If I value is 3, this loop is exactly repeated how many times? N by 3 times. Why? Even if you want, you can substitute something for you so that you will get clarity. Let us take n value is 15 and here it is 3. First time what is the value of I? J 1. Next what? 4. Next what? 7. Next what? 10. Next what? 13. Next what? 13 plus 3, 16. Means, try to understand, n value is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 by 5. Loop repeated, 15 by 5. Right? Okay. So 5 times loop repeated. 15 by 3, right? Because increment factor is 3. So loop repeated 5 times. That is what we are telling, right? N by 3. So n value is 15 by 3 if you can put loop repeated 5 times because I want to get 5 as a number, right? So that is the reason loop is repeated n by 3 times. Same case if you can put 4, whatever the value here, this loop will repeat how many times? N by 4 times. Understand? If you can put here I, what is the value of I first time? 1. So n times, second time 2 means n by 2 goes on. So what is the value of that entire expression? O of n log n. So this is what the time complexity for the program. Now we'll try to do one more program. Well, see here, for j is equal to 1, j less than n, j is equal to j star 2. Printf hello. Can you please tell? This loop will repeat how many times? Log n times. This loop will repeat how many times? Log n, because we are having doubling factor. 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 6. Simply what I will put is, I will put another loop. I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I is equal to I plus 1. So outer loop will repeat how many times? N times. For every value of I, this loop will repeat log n times. This loop will repeat log n times. So I value is 1, log n. I value is 2, log n. I value is 3, log n. So n times loop repeated log n times. N times loop repeated log n. So what will be the time complexity of this one? N into log n base 2. N into log n base 2. Let us take, there is another loop here. For k is equal to 1, k less than or equal to n, k is equal to k plus 1. We already know this loop will repeat n times, this loop will repeat n times. So n into n will give you what? N square. Understand? N square times I need to repeat how many times? Log n. So what will be the time complexity of this one? O of n square log n. Understand? Simple only, right? So this loop will repeat n times, this loop will repeat n times. Total it will be repeat how many times? N square. N square times this loop should repeat how many times? Log n. N square log n times loop should repeat. So we have 1, 2, 3. So order is 3 here. 2 n is having here. 1 n is in logarithmic nature, right? So previously we are having only 2 loops, so we are having 2 n's here. I mean say growth is only with respect to quadratic expression. This is, I hope this is very clear, right? Fine.